Yo, live from the most high mountains of Olympus. This view is astonishing. From the foothills to the floodplains, I'm admonishing. Take this gold chain and polish it. Rock this wedding ring, it's my garnishing. Take the love for my wife, never tarnish it. Puerto Rican showers, yeah, I taking them. More cocoa bean than coffee bean. That's bittersweet, to say the least. On the knees while she grabbed the pieces. My peace of mind, got a crack a smile like a chiropractor. Line of back, line of crack, I'm pookie back. When that 90 snap and twisted plaits. Times is back, kick back and laugh, yeah. Gotta learn to kick back and laugh. Force rhyme browse out the window with this one. Five between her legs with this one. Champ of mine when you roll with this one. See where I'm headed with this one. 09, take it back with this one. Back of the caddy, hell yeah, I've been some. One-on-one, couldn't crack the threesome. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedal chasing tail, pedal chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedal chasing tail, pedal chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. So here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you two of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. Yeah. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stayed away from drama. Here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you two of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stay away from drama, yeah. Daddy fat stacks on my 45, setting up the vibe for my sporty oldie. She about to climb Mount Everest. My avarice is her ass and tits. Better pass that. On second thought, I keep my.
It kind of like helps the balance.
You said what?
No, he said like it helps
about
me
my
get
hoodie.
a sweatshirt on.
Oh.
Think
But
we live.
yeah, no, we are live. We are
was
live.
like,
We back on the stream. We live.
I think we're live.
Oh, shit.
Back with the third half. Been gone for a minute, but we got everybody back. We got Lee, we got Sebastian, we got Colin in the building.
Is this
Yo.
is this still the third half, or is this is
I don't know what the name of this shit
we
is.
don't
Red
know.
19.
We don't know.
Red 19.
this man?
We don't know.
You want to keep switching names?
We on, man.
Same
That's
niggas,
all we
the
know. I
same
just know we
show.
live. But yeah, how y'all feeling, man?
Mad shit going on everywhere.
Perturbed.
Perturbed.
Sorry, go ahead.
Perturbed.
I don't even know what
Go
that
ahead.
means, but bringing out the SAT words.
Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead.
Perturbed.
We had a lot of shit to talk about. That's all I know.
I'm feeling good, man. My boys killed the draft. You know,
Killed the draft.
absolutely
I don't know about that,
killed the draft, man. Whether Colin likes it or not, I won my wager with Mr. Colin.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you know, I'm feeling good
What
about
was-
that as well. I don't know if
remind
y'all
the folks,
remember, but
what
a
was it?
couple months back, me and Colin
He
here
won.
had
he
a nice
won.
little wager. He said Travis Hunter was
won.
going to go number 1 overall. I said no, it'll be a quarterback. So we bet $100 on that, and I won. So shout out to Colin. But you know, we gotta do our little victory laps.
Congratulations, Sebastian. You are correct. You did win, and yeah. You get your money when you get it.
All right, we
I
love
don't know how I feel. I don't know how I
accountability.
feel right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I'm perturbed. So like, I think I need to take a couple of moments, like a couple of days. You know what I mean? To just like, you know, mental health. You know?
Mental
You
health.
care about my health, right?
Not really, but we'll you know, we'll talk about it.
Jesus, man.
All right. Well,
Let's go get into my point later. Let's go get into one of my points later.
all right. Well, we're gonna start with the social media, bringing something else back up. We got Kiyomi McMillan. We was talking about her before. She committed to Penn State. So I don't know how y'all feel about that. I know she went to Penn State. Fluasia, she's going to not Fluasia. Fu Wiley is going to LSU. Is this NIL hitting the women's games? Do y'all like it? Do y'all hate it? Think it's good for the game?
I like it, especially for the women's game, because it's promoting. The game is clearly growing. There's more money being spent on the game. You're seeing women choose to stay in college a little longer because they're making a little bit more in college than they would with their WNBA salary on top of their sponsorships. So I like it right now. as it's not going super crazy. For Wiley, I was kind of shocked to see her leave, but hey, South Carolina's going to reload. They had a couple of transfers. There's another transfer that I'm looking at. Shorty from Florida State, the leading scorer in women's basketball last year.
Oh, who transferred to South Carolina?
Yeah.
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 So
I'm about to get her. I gotta get her name.
it's crazy because there were a lot of reports like people wanted to see her and Fuwiley because they play on the same AAU team, but then Fuwiley left. So
Sanaya Latson.
yeah.
Bucket.
They
You was
gonna be
talking
back.
about her a bit ago, if I remember correctly. So.
Yeah. 25.
Yeah. I don't.
CGF is 25, and she playing on a reconstructed knee or leg. So
It's gonna be interesting
what injury she had.
for sure. I was hoping Kiyomi went somewhere else. I don't know why she went to Penn State, but it is what it is.
It sucks to see her leave Rutgers, though. Honestly, we just being local.
I mean, there's a lot. Of Olivia Miles, TCU got something going on over there. They're landing big guard after big guard.
Yeah. Oh,
just
that's a
had
chick from Notre
HBL.
Dame, right?
Yeah. Now they just got Olivia Miles,
Yeah.
Jersey stand up,
Yeah.
dog. They going crazy right now. So I like the women's game. I like where it is.
Get paid, sisters. Get paid.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
All right, moving on to the next. So I saw this. They said they got the first robots to finish a marathon. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Does that mean anything? It's a robot.
But
I feel like it means something.
The robot
get tired.
is running the
Yes,
marathon.
I said, but a marathon is about.
I can't run a marathon.
Exactly, it's
I'm
about
just
fatigue,
saying.
though. A marathon is about fatigue.
It is about fatigue, but I'm just saying, like, I thought it was interesting because they had them different sizes. Mm-hmm. They had like adults. It looked like they had kid ones. But the crazy thing is they had to have someone walk behind it because sometimes they would fall. So I'm like, that person's doing the marathon for real.
Yeah.
That don't count. It doesn't count. They got to be able to do it by themselves.
But they still doing it. But it just looked crazy.
It looks.
I don't know if
like
y'all can see it.
I just see the Joe Paul.
It looked crazy.
Oh,
It looked crazy.
Nah, they got better robots than that now. There's no way. That's the best we can do.
What do you think this
humanity,
does, though?
That's the best robots.
To your point, like, what is this doing for
I'll
anybody?
say this. For me, this, if you can get robots to actively run and jump and do all this stuff to a high level, they could replace actual soldiers. Like, that's where my mind goes.
They have robots like that. I feel like they definitely. I've seen shit like.
Yeah, but
fair.
I don't know why we running marathons though.
They had to test it. Man.
Yeah, but like in public,
they gotta test it, man.
You gotta have a human behind it.
They gotta test it. They gotta test it in a non-threatening way. So when they do something crazy, like you're like, all right.
Listen, man. I saw Tony Stark build this in a cave, man.
Some of these robots look tired. Some of these robots look tired, man.
Yeah, who did they model the animation of running sets?
Yeah.
They don't run like Stewie Griffin.
Yo.
At least the small one do.
Yeah. The small one was moving though.
It fell though.
No, one of them was moving. One of them was moving.
I mean, shout out to the technology team,
Yeah,
but
shout out to technology.
Oh, it kind of actually do run like an old Asian man.
I say this though.
The power walk. It's like a power walk.
Hold on.
Y'all still be running with like your back smashed straight. Right?
No, it's all about posture. You gotta have.
You know what I'm saying? Black people, by the time we get old, we hunched over, like, you know what I'm saying, depressed the weight of the world and shit.
Did one of the robots win though? Because I will say, if I'm one of the runners and I beat the robot, I'm stunting, bro.
Well, I think the way that they had it set up, if you look at it, like the actual people were on one side, and then they had like another lane for the robot. So there was like, I feel like there was like a robot division.
You can compare times though. So what's up?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I would say not only that. I say don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we're betting on this in a few years. You know what I'm saying? Like them, like people putting their robots together, and we betting on.
If we talking about rigged sports betting now, you think it's not gonna be rigged with robots?
I'm just saying.
Predetermined outcome, man.
I'm just saying. All right, let's move on to the next. So we got Nico, man. Nico Harrison. I know it's going back a little bit, but he had a comment. He said, "I didn't know Luka was important to the fan base. I didn't quite know it to what level." He has some other comments too after this.
Yeah.
He just needs to stop talking.
Much to say, like, he just needs to stop talking. Like,
bro, they had a closed door, like, reporter Q&A with him, and these were what came out, right? Like, that's what it was. Like,
and they're like, why shouldn't you be fired or something?
Yo, who asked for this?
Yeah.
Like, who did this, man?
The owners told him that he should do it, and then locked the doors on him.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna say this right now.
When
it comes out, like when he's fired or whatever, he's gonna have a tell-all book and be like, "Yo, I wasn't trying to do that shit. They made me."
Yeah, we all
they made me do that shit.
No, you know what's going to happen.
They were like, "Listen, when you get into this meeting, bro, just deny."
What's going to happen is Mav's going to win the year he gets fired. That's what's really going to happen.
But he's going straight. He's going straight to the Lakers.
He's going straight back.
He's built his dynasty.
Luka don't rock with him, man. You don't rock with him, bro. He not going to.
Boy, bro, come on, man. Luka know what's up, bro.
Nah, bro.
There's no way Nico's not getting another NBA job. He's already got a Nike job lined up already. He's going back.
Maybe.
He gonna get a casino job at that casino they building in.
I just know he need to stop talking.
Yeah. I just don't even get the statement. Like, you didn't know Luka was this important to the fan base?
Nico running the roulette table.
How do you not know that he's that important to the fan base? He's probably the most important player to the fan base.
Because he was lying.
It's not true, bro.
We don't have to question this. We already know it. He was clearly up there lying.
That's so crazy, bro.
Man.
I don't get it, man. Because it's not like he hasn't proven he's somewhat competent. Like he got them Kyrie. Yeah. That Kyrie trade, everyone thought it was a great trade. They got Kyrie for nothing. So to go 180 like that, it can't be all him.
The only thing that was valid that he said was, I don't know if I could be judged for injuries that we had. Who says that who says if Kyrie doesn't tear his ACL that they're not still playing right now? I believe they are.
They probably are, but you can't.
They made it to the play-in.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me that they're getting blown out by Ja Morant? You saw that y'all seen what?
Yeah, but you can't roll the.
Y'all see my thunder, right?
Say that. He wanted to throw that in there.
I got cats, so I really be sleeping shit.
It's not for sure, yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. Well,
talking about.
What's the next thing?
I did just want to say that.
He was holding on to that one, yeah.
Go.
Man.
Okay. So we got a new number one player in the country. Her name is Jasmine Davidson, and she committed to USC. So Sebastian, I know how you feel about Juju, man. They got another one.
Is that 3 back-to-back number one players?
I think so.
Yeah, man.
Who's the first?
Juju, then the freshman that they had.
Oh yeah.
And now her.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know.
Hey, they stacked.
I like seeing different I like seeing these not newer, but not just UConn and South Carolina.
Yeah. Actually building like some powerhouses. Yeah. So we'll see. I think USC got to be, one of the. Well, obviously going to be a top team with Juju, but with this, like, they got to be right there.
They got to win though.
Yeah.
Now the pressure's on.
I mean, but they also have they've gotten a good amount of transfers as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Last year they got Kiki. over from Stanford, who's now with the Mystics, right? Yeah, she's got drafted by the Mystics. So they're on the up and up. But you can't just, I don't think that you can just put that on like a program to say you have to win now, especially when you're talking about women's basketball when the divide is so great. Like, you got to go see UConn. Gino Auriemma's been doing this for decades. You got to go see Notre Dame.
Yeah. I think more so for Juju though, because we've seen like Paige, just that was a big thing for Paige. Her whole career, she never won the title.
She went to UConn.
Yeah.
She went to
That's
UConn.
true. That's true.
But you
Different
can be
standards,
a dog and not. Caitlin Clark didn't make it to the damn championship, or didn't win a championship.
Yeah,
she's still great. Hold on.
Ahead,
don't do what you're about to do. You're not gonna sit here. You're not gonna. Don't do what you're about to do, bro. Because Juju is Juju. Like, Caitlin's
Juju is it. I'm just saying that
Paige, Juju's Juju.
Yeah.
They're all next level, different planet. Obvious, going to be legends of the game.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that. What I'm saying is, Caitlin Clark didn't have to win a championship. Juju don't gotta win a championship. Paige went to UConn. You gotta win a championship.
Yeah, but
that's
like
fair. That's fair. No, that's fair to me.
Feel me?
My one thing though is like we just talked about how good USC is though. They have 3 number 1 back-to-back picks. You just mentioned all their transfers. All Iowa had was Caitlin Clark, so that's why Caitlin Clark didn't have. And
they had
at least got to.
That's very dismissive of their team. Their team, had dogs. What are you talking about?
I think the difference.
Kate Martin was not a 1, 2, or 3 star.
Was she the number one?
But I think the difference. I think the difference is like I think both are true, right? Like I think Lee's speaking more about like USC's team is expected to win rather than Juju needing it to validation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like Juju doesn't need the validation of winning, but like USC should win. Like they need to win with this team.
Because it's not like it's just Asia. Like she's got a squad.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah.
We gonna see, man.
I mean, having a squad that's what I'm trying to say is having a squad is subjective and the women's game because the divide is so great. When you're playing South Carolina, you might have three 5-stars on your team. They've got 12. Like it's just a little different. That's what I'm trying to say. You might have a squad, and your squad might be good and might be good enough to get you wherever you're getting. But when you play those teams, that's like the Lakers and the Celtics in the '80s. Now they're putting belt that ass out there. Like it's different. Texas just had a great squad. Fantastic team until they started playing those real legendary programs, and now you got a girl who's wearing the 35, rocking KD, different color KDs as the whole team. She don't look like KD no more on the court. She's Big 12 Player of the Year. She don't look like it when she's playing against LSU. She don't look like it when she's playing against South Carolina. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's a little different when you get to that level.
Mike Super in the chat said, "Man, the women's league got like 5 teams. Nobody gotta win a chip."
Yo, I don't like the disrespect, but you're right.
Hey, man.
There used to only be 2 teams. Now there's at least 5. So it's getting.
It was. It was only about. It was 3. It was 3.
Now there's a whole. Yeah, 3. It's definitely harder to win now than it's ever been.
Now it's about 5. I'd say I like to say the talent divide is about 1 to 7, then about 7 to 13, 13 to about 23, and then after 23, you're all everybody's the same.
All right, we got a few more on here. I just wanted to show the clip. Tyler Show, man. Whatever his name is. I don't know what this was. This went before Shador?
Yeah.
I got no words for this, man.
What is he? 26? Played
26. I don't know how you throw this pass.
Brock Purdy.
There's no context needed. I don't care what play it was. I don't care how much time was left on the clock. You can't throw that pass like that.
You
You can't throw that, you can't do that, man.
That's the worst play I think I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
You're
I'm
telling
not
me
gonna
that's
lie.
better than Shador? You're telling me that's better than Shador?
Mel Kiper's homie, bro, from Tennessee, that Cam Ward just replaced.
Will Levis.
Oh,
Will
Levis,
Levis, bro. That's
Will Levis is
That's,
doing shit like that.
that's Will Levis right
Yeah.
there.
That's
yo.
fair.
That's
That's fair.
Will
Levis wouldn't even have did that. Yo.
Levis
That's
wouldn't have done
terrible.
that. Levis wouldn't have done that.
Oh
That's
my God.
terrible.
What's next on here? Oh yeah, now we up to it, man. We got Shador on here, man. Dion with the quote. He said, "I love what the Bears have done this off season, but if I'm a young QB, ain't no way I'm going to Cleveland. I would pull Eli Manning if possible." And this was 2018. That was the quote. How y'all feel about this quote, considering what happened?
It was 2018.
Nah,
I mean, it still holds true.
Nothing's changed
nothing's
for the
changed.
Browns. Nothing has changed.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. Like.
But his son on the team now.
He's out on the team.
Okay.
I feel like Shador's got.
Did they pull a string? Did they pull to go get? Did they pull and fight to go get there? Sorry, Lee.
No, I'm saying I agree with you. He didn't. It's not like he forced his way and like pulled some Eli Manning crap.
But his point is that he
should've.
would have did that to avoid going to the Browns, where he's now just got drafted to.
He said, "If possible,"
Yeah.
and the circumstances surrounding what's going on right now. Like, I get it. Everything is a joke to everybody nowadays, but like, I get it. But like, can we? Never mind.
I think this is a nothing quote.
I choose to read things in context. So if possible, I'm not gonna have my son play for the Browns. But he said that in 2018.
Yeah, it is far back.
The Browns have a completely different makeup right now than they did back then. And they're building a different little receiver core than what they had back then. Do they still have a bunch of receivers that I think is going to benefit a rookie quarterback? No, but I said that about Washington last year.
I'll say this. I like the Browns draft until they decided to draft two quarterbacks. The trading back.
Wow.
Yeah, like if you're going to draft, just draft Shador. Like, why are you getting Gabriel and Shador? Like, you're getting extra picks to do what? Because to me,
because of the collusion.
If you're going to.
Well, why take? I don't understand.
My bad.
It made no sense to take Shador. It made no sense for them to take Shador.
If you were gonna take one of them, you take one of them.
It does because
they already had Gabriel though.
But you just got your Hold on, wait. Just think about this. Who's the most talented quarterback on that roster? It's either Dylan Gabriel.
Depends who you ask.
It's either
because we don't know.
It's either going to be Dylan Gabriel or Shador. Yeah, bro. They got Kenny Pickett. We already know Kenny Pickett's not a starting NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
PMC, am I right or wrong?
He not.
Okay.
He a Super Bowl quarterback.
Joe Flacco is older than LeBron.
Is he?
Deshaun Watson has a ruptured Achilles and is not playing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you have two other quarterbacks. Both? It's either going to be Dylan Gabriel or Shador.
But you can't take both.
If Shador is if what I believe is true, which is Shador is arguably the most talented quarterback in this class, because I honestly am not super high, as high as most people are on Cam Ward. Okay. I don't think Cam Ward is the first draft pick. I just think he's the first quarterback, so Tennessee took him. Yeah. Because they ended up being first. But if Tennessee wasn't first, I don't think Cam Ward's going number one.
Yeah.
Shador is going to beat out Dylan Gabriel, and Shador could have been paid $30 to $40 million if he was drafted in the top 10. At least have a $30+ million contract. Now he's going to get around a $5 to $6 million contract.
But I guess
just got a starting quarterback.
But all we're saying is if that's all, that's well and good, right? But Dylan Gabriel, you could have got Jack Sawyer.
Yeah.
And then got
Shador. The Browns got a lot of holes. Like,
you can't take both.
Picks. Yeah. They used 2 picks per week.
If they identified Shador as their number one quarterback, you take him before you take Gabriel. Why would you take both quarterbacks? Why would you take the lesser one first?
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett and Flacco aren't staying.
Cool.
No
That's
one's arguing
fine.
Both of them.
If-
I'm sorry.
listen,
One of them is
We're
going to
fine
stay.
with that.
Colin,
One of them.
even
one
if
of them
it
is
just was
gonna stay,
reversed and they went Shador at whatever they picked Gabriel at, and then went Gabriel wherever they picked Shador at, I don't even think we have this debate. I'd be like, okay, cool. You drafted your starting quarterback and then your backup quarterback in the order that they're going to be on your depth chart. They did it in the opposite.
Shador until a certain round.
I just can't. I can't.
Even with that, you don't pick Gabriel.
There was a concerted.
Yeah.
So that's why I believe that this played the way it played. They said, "Hey, 5th round. It's 5th round. Shador's officially fair game. Let's take a look at what's going on. Who's drafting who? He's still up there. Let's go ahead and make the play and go make the call for him because we all know now he's fair. It's fair game to go ahead and draft Shador now. 5th round is here. Let's go ahead and get him." But we already, I believe that there was some collusion going on between owners based on how they feel about Deion Sanders. That was put on Shador. So because I believe that, that's just why I believe it played out the way it played.
I can't get there. And on the recording we did yesterday, I said that I believe the trepidation behind getting Shador is Deion Sanders related, but it's more for job security than anything. You believe it's collusion. I believe it's, hey, if I'm in a position to draft a quarterback, I'm probably not in the most secure space for my role in this organization, whether it be NFL GM or coach. Because if Deion comes in, odds are he's going to get team control and he's going to be the coach. So any team drafting Shador, if you falter in any way, Deion's on the way. So that's the pause that I think teams had. I don't believe there was a league-wide conspiracy to be like, hey, let's make sure this kid doesn't get drafted because F Deion. Like, I just don't see that.
I think both are true.
Both?
Yeah.
I don't.
There definitely was an effort to not draft him.
If there was an effort to not draft him, it's for the ratings of the NFL draft in general because more people watched.
But all that can be true, though. Like all that can be true, though. Like ratings, you're gonna get the ratings. Like if you do that, cool. But it's just like there is a concerted effort. I mean, if not anything, if we're talking about the Gabriel thing, it's like that's one of the only logical answers for it.
So my thing is Deion Sanders not the head coach of Colorado University football team?
That don't mean nothing, bro.
For how long?
Yeah, he can leave tomorrow, bro. If the Cowboys say, "Hey, come through and coach the team, we'll give you $10 million."
They did.
And if they offered him $30 million a year, he'd do it. Like, what are we talking about, Colin?
Sebastian, they did offer him already.
Hey, listen, it didn't match what he needed.
See, like, how can I make an argument against somebody that's gonna believe whatever they want to believe? Like, I can't.
You just told me you believe in a league-wide conspiracy.
Yeah.
What argument can I make? But Sebastian, what argument can I make? I'm giving you reasons why I believe. I didn't make that argument. I said what I believe. I didn't try to make anybody here believe what I believe. I said this is what I believe. So if what I believe is true, that's why I see Dylan Gabriel being drafted where he was drafted, and why the Browns made the trades to pick up Shador.
And
that's what I said.
Even
I'm not trying to convince nobody of nothing.
But Colin, what I'm saying is, even within the context that you're providing, that still doesn't make enough sense.
You're throwing a bunch of hypotheticals that, and this is what I hate about Shador. Hold on, wait 1 second. This is what I hate about Shador's evaluation. Right? There are a ton of hypotheticals that literally the exact opposite have happened and played out in real life, and it's in front because they record everything. It's in front of us. It's in front of us to see. Yes, the Cowboys have already made an offer and met with Deion Sanders about him coming and being the head coach.
And I'll tell you this: he probably wanted full control.
Yeah,
if you don't, Barry not giving that up. So
yeah, if the let's say he went to the Cowboys and then the Cowboys
my thing is
struggling. The thing is, if he was on the Cowboys and he started struggling, the headlines would be, "Where's Deion?" And then
Can we not get past this real quick? The man himself went on his own platform and said, "I'm doing too much with these kids. which is a different situation than the last situation. We didn't necessarily have everything that we need, but we were able to put an infrastructure in place. So where does this whole like if he gets more, if you offer him more money, if you offer him more control, he's gonna go? That's not what he showed right now.
I mean, he's not.
So why are you? So why do we feel like we can just go ahead and just put something that didn't happen in a situation that has been Shador's evaluation this entire time? He's a bad teammate. Who said that? Which one of his teammates have come out and said he's a bad teammate? He's not focused. The kid's been focused. The kid's been winning titles since he was like 13.
Those aren't the red flags.
Who said he's not focused?
Those weren't the. To be fair, those weren't the red flags that caused him to fall, though, or that's what the reports are saying.
I'm talking about the evaluations of the popular things that people are saying about Shador.
Yeah, but I don't think they're saying he's a bad teammate or anything. They just think
no. Lee, I was getting slaughtered on social media for like 3 hours during the draft for defending Shador Sanders. Trust me, I'm telling you everything that I've seen and heard.
I don't know. It was one of you who said it, but I can't remember who. But like when he did the Colorado workout, he didn't have to do that, but he did it anyway to show to put light on his teammates, right? Like I thought, I disagree with that. He's a bad teammate. I think the issues with him, I think, are more like attitude. Just like he thinks he's better than he is. I think he rubbed people the wrong way. I think he was. And I don't think it was a conspiracy, so to speak, where all the owners are talking to each other and say, hey, don't draft this guy. I think it's just the fact that he rubbed someone the wrong way. If we believe the report on the Giants interview too, like where he wasn't prepared or something like that, I think that was blown out of proportion. So I think
whose attitude was better or worse coming out of college? Shador Sanders, Baker Mayfield, or Johnny Manziel? Please just answer the question. I don't want to argue. Just answer the question for me, please.
You're right.
Who had the out of those three? Whose attitude?
No, but
was
Johnny? Johnny was terrible.
I know where you're going with this.
Just answer the question, Lee.
Johnny was the Johnny.
He fell too, though.
No, but here's the thing. Johnny Manziel won a Heisman as a freshman. Like they're just as purely on the field, they were way better prospects than Shador. Can we admit that?
Shador has better stats. He has better career.
I'm not talking about stats. I'm talking about as a prospect going into the draft.
Shador was
people put up 5,000
yards in the
yards
Heisman race and was the quarterback for the Heisman winner, right?
Johnny Manziel won the Heisman as a true freshman, man. Come on.
Colin, we could Shador good. He played in a weaker conference than they played in, and he put up
the same
stats.
Conference.
No,
there's no way you're telling
Johnny
me on
Manziel
the field.
Played in the Big 12 his freshman year, and then they switched to the SEC. This is what's killing me, bro. It was the same conference.
So, regardless of conference, he won the Heisman as a freshman.
Bro, stop, bro. The Big 12. The Big 12 is a weak conference. It's the third best conference in college football. This is what I'm talking about when I say
now we're discrediting his Heisman.
False wild narrative, bro. I'm not discrediting nobody.
You just said he played one.
I'm not. I'm not discrediting them. I'm saying he's just as good as them. That's not discrediting them.
I don't think.
It's not.
I disagree. I think Shador is nearly as.
It's not discrediting. No, to say Shador Sanders is better. Has a better attitude. Has shown to be a better teammate. Has shown to be a better student. Has shown to be a better person than those people have. He hasn't been getting into bar fights. He's not a drunk. He's not a weed head like me. You know what I'm
talk to him, Colin. That's all facts.
That's all facts.
Yeah, but if
people say he does not have, he's shown the exact opposite.
That's facts.
No, you're right.
It's
You're
on
100%,
camera for all of us to see. He's a 3.0 student.
I'm not arguing that. You're right, but I don't think no one's arguing that. But I think.
What are you talking about, bro?
I don't think on the field. I don't think he's as talented as those other guys.
We're just talking on the field.
Personally, I just don't. I don't. He doesn't have the same arm strength. He doesn't have the same physicals. He doesn't run the same 40
what arm strength did Johnny Manziel have, bro? Johnny was a playmaker, bro. Baker, you got it all day. Baker's a gunslinger.
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel's not a gunslinger.
Yeah,
Cam Ward's not a gunslinger. Cam Ward and Shador have the same damn mechanics because they train together for years. Cam Ward doesn't
You
throw
saw
with
them-
zip
hold on,
either.
Yeah, but
You saw them throwing back to back, bro. Pull the clip up if you can, PMC. Look at
Pull
this.
what clip? I'm talking about tape, nigga. I'm not talking about them on a
You're
damn
telling me-
field.
I'm not pulling
talking
up
about
no,
the
no
tape.
practice reps.
Hold on,
Yeah,
you're
I
telling
ain't
me.
talking
You're
about
Put on
that.
telling
the
me.
tape, bro.
Hold on, you're telling me.
Sebastian, don't talk to me when you talk about no clip, bro.
You're telling me that Shador and Cam Ward have the same arm talent.
It's not much different to me.
It's not true.
It's not much different to me. Does Cam have a stronger arm? Yes.
He do. There's more zip on that ball.
That's not what I'm talking about. So now if you put Baker, now let's put Baker back in the conversation.
For who? Versus Shador or Cam?
Both of them. Neither one of them throw it zip compared to Baker.
I was a Cam guy, so
neither one of them. Hey, guess what? Neither one of them throw it zip compared to Tyler Shaw.
Oh yeah, we all agree.
Whether
with
you
that.
like Shaw or not, that boy be.
That's not an argument. Yeah, we all agree with that. Yeah.
Whether we rock with him or not. Listen, whether we rock with him or not, Shorty got a beam on him.
Pause. Anyway,
wait, no, hold on. I have a question.
Pause a beam? How you pause a beam?
Wait, as prospects, just purely as prospects, where would you rank Baker, Johnny Football, and Shador? Like as prospects coming out of college, how would you rank those three?
You gotta understand, Lee. When Colin scales his evaluation,
I'm gonna have Shador as the third.
Okay.
Based on their college production, because number one, Baker was a different level of leader, but that's those same leadership and the leadership intangibles that never quit. That I'll take 50,000 hits and still get up, and I'm gonna play until my body physically can't play anymore. I see the same qualities with Shador because we watched it. Shador didn't sit out and didn't play half a bowl game, get a record, get his record, and then sit out like Cam Ward did. Shador sat in that bowl game while they were losing, got his ass whooped, stayed there until the fourth quarter, and played out the fucking game. He gets no credit for that, right? Cool. Johnny Manziel is Johnny Manziel, bro. That's Johnny Football. That's Johnny Magic, bro. I gotta have my number two.
Can I add something
then
to
I'm
this?
gonna have Shador.
Can I add something to this off of that question? Same question. If Baker,
Dart, the best passer in this draft, mom's head, yo. Log off. What?
Dart, baby.
No, his name is Dart. His name is Dart, and he plays quarterback.
He's Geno Smith without pigmentation, bro.
Hold on. That's Shador's comp.
Wait. I don't want to lose this point.
Shador has ridiculous tape, bro. Stop playing. Stop doing this, bro.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, if there was a draft and you had Baker, Johnny Manziel, and Shador in the draft, would you rank them? Where would you rank them? Because to me, if they're in the same draft, maybe you keep Baker one still, but I think Shador would jump Johnny Manziel if that was the case.
Nah, not out of college.
The problem is
if they're in the same.
Out of college.
Listen to what I'm saying. If they're in the same,
he was too electric, bro.
But if they're in the same draft, and we're talking about like being scared off of because the whole thing.
Moss has said you don't know ball. Anybody that says you don't know ball, I'll automatically stop
baiting Colin.
The whole thing with Shador is like people were scared off. You know what I'm saying? So like if they're in the same draft, you can't say that like you're more scared off by Shador than Manziel.
I don't know. Maybe
the difference is, like we said, it's not just about Shador. If Shador was a prospect and there's nothing associated with him besides his game tape, his film, how he approached the interviews, that's one thing. That's why I bring up the job security. If he's not good or if we're struggling, I could lose my job to his dad. You can't say that's not accounted for to me.
But I'm saying,
just has to be.
But I'm saying the scenario
like
that I said.
bitch
I'm saying
in
the
here.
scenario that I said.
That's fine to think that way. I'm just saying that's what the NFL
coaches
is
get
doing.
fired. Yeah, the way coaches get fired so quick these days too. So
Yeah.
I don't know ball. This nigga said, I don't know, ball nigga. Ole Miss is one of my favorite teams, dog. What are you talking about?
Crazy.
I have a Dexter McCluster
But
jersey.
I guess moving
What are you
moving
talking
on
about?
from Shador, what are some of the other ranking some of the other teams? Who do you think won the draft? Who do you think had a good draft,
Who
bad
who
draft?
you think won the draft, man?
Talking to me
Max,
about Ole
Jack.
Who
Miss,
you
dog. What?
think, bruh?
Jackson
Guys, they have a
Dart
good
took
draft.
Ole Miss from Jackson Dart took Ole Miss from a ranked team to unranked, the exact opposite of Shador. He threw less than 60% for his final 7 games of his career. This is the best passer in the draft, right? But I don't know ball. Shut your ass up. And Moss said
Give me
I
the
rock
stats.
with you.
Give me the numbers.
I rock with
Give me
you,
the
but right,
stats.
but this is the first time that I've gone against you. I normally rock with what you talking about, but
I see
you
some-
wilding right now, dog.
I see
You talk to me
Sebastian-
about one of my favorite programs.
I see Sebastian
Come on,
googling
man.
some Jackson Dart stats right now.
Come
I'm
on,
googling,
man.
bro. Hold
I
on.
see
Don't
him.
talk about my quarterback.
Defend your
like
quarterback.
That.
Defend
Don't
your
talk about
pick,
my
bro.
guy, bro.
What's your guy?
Don't talk about him like that.
Jalen Milroe. No, get Jalen Milroe the
Man,
F out of here. No.
If Dart was
That the
black,
worst.
Colin be all over it, man. Stop
Someone in
it.
the chat was talking about Jalen
I
Milroe.
probably would. I ain't gonna lie, but yo, he got shades of Jaden
Jalen
Daniels.
Milroe, man.
Jalen Milroe can get out of here. Man.
Jalen Milroe gonna be a problem.
My thing with Jackson Dart, my biggest issue with Jackson Dart is number one is the fact that they really were running plays from like their drives will be 12 to 18 plays per drive, like 16 play drives, and you threw the ball on like 10 of those plays. So you're really just throwing these like you're throwing hitches, you're throwing short option routes, or you're throwing go balls, and most of the go balls aren't you're going 50-50 with the go ball. Literally, it's a 50-50 ball, of course, but you're going 50-50 with the go ball, and you're really just relying on the natural ability of your receivers because this is Ole Miss. So you're gonna get those Florida boys, those Georgia boys, those Mississippi boys that can fly and climb the ladder. You know what I'm saying? If we want to sit here and talk about
Wasn't he just talking about how the Ole Miss wideouts ain't go top 30 or whatever? Wasn't that?
Yeah, he did.
30 minutes.
You were just talking shit about him. You were talking shit about Ole Miss.
But why did I say that, Sebastian? See, here you go.
Everything
hung up.
hold on, stop. Dart, man.
Here you go.
Everything fall on Dart.
Here you go. Here you go. Hung up on keywords and triggers. No, why did I say that? Why did I say that?
Me.
Why did I say the first Ole Miss receiver went in the 3rd round? Why? Because they run 4 routes.
Hey man, you telling me the route tree weak? As you telling me?
Yes, that is the thing about Ole Miss receivers. AJ Brown, outside of AJ Brown, who, bro? Laquan Treadwell.
Yeah,
Let's go down this.
Treadwell.
Laquan Treadwell. We can go back to the most recent prime Ole Miss receivers that should have been Laquan Treadwell, AJ Brown, DeMarcus Lodge, Van Jefferson.
How long has what's his face? Lane Kiffin been the coach though? It's not the same. Not like it's been the same coaching staff for the past 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I think
Colin is cool. I still say that he F5. First of all, I need y'all to start putting the second L on my name. You know what I'm saying?
I've been trying to.
That's why I don't know how to take one. I don't know how to take an L because I got 2 L's in my name. Fuck you talk about. We don't take no L's over here.
That's all me, bro. I keep using the 1 L, bro. I keep using the 1 L, bro.
It's crazy.
Just know, man. It's Jackson Dart season, man. Next year though. Not this
I wouldn't have a pick with the Jackson Dart pick if y'all didn't trade up to get him.
We didn't trade much. We traded a 3rd round pick this year and a 3rd round pick next year. It was a composite. It's a comp pick.
It's considered a weak quarterback draft, and you traded up.
No, if you had hold on,
we only rated that high because it's a weak class.
If we, it doesn't matter.
Trading up for Jackson Dart in the 1st round.
But there's contract, but there's contract reasons for that. You draft a quarterback in the 1st round because you get the 5th-year option.
No, regardless of that,
it's true.
He's not a 1st round
Jackson
quarterback.
Dart.
And if he's good, we're not going to care about a 3rd round pick in 2026. You get what I'm saying?
But y'all could have did this next year.
Yeah.
and it would have cost way more to get Arch, to get one of these other guys.
You said Arch. I didn't say
whoever the quarterback is, it's gonna cost you much more. That's what I'm saying. Listen,
But James Pierce,
chill.
but James Pierce Jr. went right after. James Pierce Jr. was before the season started was expected to be like top 5 pick,
Yeah.
possibly
Hey,
like
man.
top 3.
Hey man, I'm not mad at the cost. I like how we manipulated the board, man, and I like Jackson Dart.
So,
I wish he was a little taller.
Who's protecting Russell Wilson? Do y'all have a line? I'm asking genuinely because I don't know anything about the other offseason moves the Giants have made. Who's
We be all
protecting
right.
this nigga?
We be all right.
No,
Andrew
it's okay.
Thomas.
The draft, they got a teams, John. I'm gonna just look at let's take a are we grading drafts?
A+.
Are we grading drafts today? Who did y'all pick? Abdul Carter is a hell of a
Giants
pick.
did have a good draft.
Great draft.
Abdul Carter is a
I
hell
like
of a
Cam.
pick.
I like the Cam Scatterboo play.
Scat pack, man. We back, man. Put the word out
I
there.
I like
like
Scatterboo,
Scat.
and I had Carter number 1 on my board, so I can't.
I like the defensive
I don't know
tackle we
anything
got.
about.
I like the.
I've
the
heard about
guard
him from
tackle.
Toledo.
I
I
like-
heard he's a dog.
I like the Buccaneers draft, to be honest.
Oh,
Hey,
the Bucks by
Bucks
far to
The
me
Bucks
have
had
the
a
best
great-
draft
yeah.
and post draft.
Correct. Yeah,
They
it's
are-
crazy. They got a crazy
They are
draft.
cleaning
They got
up in the
crazy
undrafted.
draft.
They got
Minus Shiloh, but Shiloh is just for the Shiloh is for the it's for the folks.
Colin.
Yeah, man.
Nick
Shiloh
said,
for the crib.
Nick
But-
said God is protecting Russell Wilson. I'm dead.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
listen, man. Giants be all right.
Nah, Bucks are scary, man, because they already had a solid core. The Bucks are scary, man.
Yeah, their receivers are.
They got the big dude too, man. That no one's running on the Bucks.
Yo, DM me, bro.
No one's running on the Bucks, yo.
Yo, Lee, what the Jets do? I don't even know.
That the Jets actually had a good draft because it was boring as hell. They finally
Okay.
just like took BPA, just took what they needed.
Aaron
They
Glenn,
took-
baby.
Yeah.
Why they fly Aaron Rodgers out to tell him to go home? Why
Because
they
he
do
a
that?
real nigga.
Why they do that?
That's what he deserves. That's what he
I'm watching
deserves.
the nigga
They should have threw him out the plane. They should have threw him out the plane, to be honest.
Yo,
Like,
I'm
he
watching
say, yo,
him
fly
kick Killer
in.
in
We're
the
gonna
face.
talk. What you want to do? All right, cool. We going to different direction.
good. There's a reason he's not signed nowhere else right now.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
so crazy. But hey, man, I respect it.
AG, bro.
Y'all should have went and got Shador.
AG not playing around.
Yeah,
right?
it makes
No,
sense though, because they still would have been waiting.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a
Yeah.
solid
Still
draft.
would've been
This is a very solid draft, bro. First of all, picking up Malachi Moore in the 4th round is great. If he's
Let's
focused,
pull it up. Let's
safety
pull
out
it
of
up.
Alabama, when Malachi Moore is focused, he can strap shit down. When he gets frustrated, then he loses himself. But
Are we looking
Wasn't he
at
a
the
captain?
Jets
Wasn't he a
specifically?
captain too at Alabama?
mhm. yeah,
Yes. Like I love picks like that. Like,
2 years, I believe.
Yeah, I love like to get a captain at a school like that, like Alabama. You know, culture wise, he's gonna come in and at least be a good locker room guy. And I think they got the wide receiver from Georgia too, fast as hell, Arian Smith. So they had a lot of upside
You got
guys.
Arian Smith. He's like a Devontae Smith, literally.
He's fast,
Almost the
yeah.
same build, 6 feet, 170 something.
They
Flyer.
needed
Azariah
speed.
Thomas. He didn't get a lot of shine. He's locks. He didn't get a lot of shine because Florida State was trash. But I remember him from like 7-on-7 type like days, like
What did
his high
Chiefs
school
do?
tape.
What did the Chiefs do, Colin? I legit only paid attention. I was busy, man. I wasn't really paying attention.
I love the picks that Kansas City had. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up our actual picks.
Got it. You got
I
Josh Simmons.
had to take some time off. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Had to take some time off of the draft because I was so frustrated watching what was happening. It took an emotional toll on me. So I didn't see any of these draft picks happen. I could not watch the draft, bro. Like I was too hot. And it was pissing me off that I was getting that upset over something that wasn't happening to me.
Why you yell so much, man?
So
I mean, if we want to get real, we can get real. But you joke about everything. And I don't want to get us. I want to keep it light, bro. Like,
Okay, I got you.
I don't want to get dark, bro.
Hey,
I feel like I've been in your space twice.
no Kuiper on you. You and no Kuiper. You and no Kuiper.
Black
Yeah.
person, once had to handle a white person.
Listen,
Yeah.
Like
Mel
he
Kiper
said,
had your back.
you and Mel Kiper, man. Y'all was locked in.
Mel had your back. You and Mel.
Mel Kiper still, yeah, I mean, listen, whatever, man. Kansas City, bro. We positivity, all right. Josh Simmons, he's the best. He's probably the best lineman in the draft, but injuries. That's why he slid all the way to the end of the
Bred the hell.
end of the first round.
Shador still
Josh-
humble.
Huh?
Awful. I'm an asshole.
We know this.
Oh
But anyways, if Josh Simmons doesn't get hurt and plays a full season, he's probably going top 3 or top 5. He's going top 10 for sure. So really happy about that. I don't know too much about Norman Lott. Ashton Delonte, yeah, he's a sack getter, you know what I'm saying? 26, I believe he had 26 and a half career sacks or something like that, over 24 sacks for his career. Ridiculous production. That's going to be great because we just have not really had that consistent compliment to George Karlaftis. We re-signed Omenihu to my dismay, which why we keep doing that, I don't know. He's just like D4 2.0. Or he's gonna make a couple plays where he's gonna have dumb penalties and he's gonna say the wrong thing to the wrong player on the other team and get him hyped, and that person gonna start killing us. He's like that type of player. No one here. We need that. Trent McDuffie moving back into the slot this year. Love it. Jalen Royals. Happy that we went and got a fast slot Twitchy guy. I wish we had to use that pick to get Jimmy Horn Jr. instead. But I'm happy that he's in Carolina. I think he's there. Jeffrey Bassa. Great pickup for us again in the 5th round. I believe a 2 or 3 year starter at Oregon. He's a field general. Somebody that can really learn under Nick Bolton and possibly come in and really firm up the inside linebacker position for us. And then Rashard goddamn Smith, bro, Mr. Touch Pate himself, bro. Shorty is. If you didn't watch SMU football last year, I'm sorry, bro. You missed out on the show, and he was the center of that damn show. Kevin Jennings was a dog, and Kevin Jennings came in after the starter quarterback got hurt. But Rashard Smith touched paint damn near every single game. 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns on the ground. And he's under 200 pounds. He's an undersized running back. Catch the ball. We got our Jet McKinnon back. That's Jared McKinnon right there. The last time we won a Super Bowl, we had that type of back. I'm happy, man.
I'm happy you're happy, man.
Giants coming back.
Giants the only team that got an A+ on Sports Illustrated, though. You know what I'm saying? Only team in the whole league. We got 5 picks.
Illustrated is that's
I'll take it.
We had Sports Illustrated said Kyle Singler was going to be a Hall of Famer.
People be wrong sometimes, but of our 5 picks that we took, all 5 of them were projected to go within the top 100. All 5, top 95 to be more accurate. I love it, man. We got Scat Pack, got a little running back. We're gonna be fire and ice with Tracy.
Crazy, y'all still gonna suck.
Listen, we gonna be good, bro. We gonna be good, man. We gonna be good, man.
Can we look into the freaking Eagles? Like, how do the Eagles keep getting these guys? Like, John fell all the way.
Let's talk
Who allowed this to happen?
Come on, what
Let's
are
talk
you doing?
about it.
Your team was drafting before them, Colin. You allowed it.
You're right.
Let Howie get these steals every year.
Let's talk about it, man.
And they got Smile Munden too. Like,
Hey, man.
I like the Ravens draft.
What the fuck, bro? Like, yo, what are y'all do? Like, what? Why are y'all even allowed to keep drafting at this point?
I just don't know how y'all keep getting Georgia players. How y'all keep making that happen?
Bro, it's Georgia, Texas, Michigan.
I like Kyle McCord,
everybody
too.
in Alabama, Texas, Georgia. How y'all got 2 players from Texas? What's going on here, bro? Drew Kendall, he's a center from Boston College. You know all he know is smacking walls.
Is he gonna
runs the walls for a living?
Is Jahad gonna start?
A center from Boston College?
I don't know. I don't know where his
not right now. Not yet.
He's coming off, yeah.
No, but not gonna start. He gonna play.
But he's exactly what they needed. That's what's crazy.
Hold on, wait. Jahad Campbell runs a 4.52.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as y'all picked him, as soon as they picked him, PFC sent me a video of him blowing up Jackson Dart in the middle of the took his helmet off. Took his helmet off there.
It's a crazy video.
It's a crazy video.
It's a crazy video, man. I wish would this be the video? I hope this is the video. This
Yo,
ain't it. This not it.
I request a
Is
colon
there a
cancer
way to
screening
get it
kit
to
from
play in the studio, bro? Like, I need
and
to
if
be
I'm
able to see
eligible,
the
it gets
video
delivered
here
to
in
my
real time.
porch.
That's
For
Full video,
45,000 average
everybody.
risk,
I don't even know
if
non-high-risk
this is the
false
video,
positive
but I
negative
hope
results
it
may
is.
occur. Request.
It's terrible, man.
Yo,
I'll
shout out
send it to you.
This definitely ain't
Shout
gonna
out
happen.
to shout out to the Raw Room podcast, man, with Darren Bates and Jalen Collins and King Dunlap. When they be doing their film studies and they get to a good linebacker play, the way Darren Bates be screaming when you see a good hit. Oh no.
Yeah, I wish they had it. I don't think they got it.
Nah, that's good. No, wait. Let me check this film right here.
Hey, man. I'm not trying to see that
that.
dude, man.
I need that
ain't trying to see
Jackson
that
Dart
dude.
hit.
I ain't trying to see him, man.
Motion, he gonna read this bitch. Hello, meet him in the mood. Go, wait, hold on, bro. Oh, he playing on the edge too? Nick? Oh my god, no.
Yeah, he do everything. That's what.
Yeah,
This nigga
bro.
play inside and the edge.
Why he fall like that? I don't understand.
Injuries.
Man, whatever. Let's hope. I'm not gonna wish that on him, man. I hope he
Oh
good.
my god.
That's gonna be his bad games versus my team, bro. That's all.
That's not a just
Jump gets in the
that
backfield.
not a delayed blitz.
Dart, little hitch,
That
steps
was
up in the
either
pocket.
a
He's going to
spy or just fuck it. I see a lane. I'm going. That was not a design blitz. He just got there he just peeked it and got there that fast.
And you asked why he fell. He's got a torn labrum, so it's not even like so. It's that.
Moss
It's like
said I want to
it's
see
not bad,
Falcons,
Like, it's not.
but we gave up a first round.
It's not like he's got an ACL or anything like that. So he'll be fine.
Yeah, who getting beat up like this? Who else?
Who else?
What fight is that? What fight is that?
Facts, man.
He's gonna be getting beat up like this.
Yo, you about to get us a copyright, bro.
No.
Yeah, we don't got the rights.
No, I switched it. Hold on.
We not monetized yet. We good, yo.
I switched it, man. Don't worry about it.
Taking out Jackson Dart.
He got good
Oh
yardage on that.
my! Hey,
He got good yardage on that though. Nah.
I like that they showed the helmet on the ground afterwards.
slide, young man.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, you don't gotta slide. We tough out
Let me
here.
watch this one more time.
We tough out here, man.
Oh, I do
We
remember
gotta
this.
slide.
Yeah,
Huh?
you can see his head snap.
Hey, man.
He tried to cross him too. You see him try to.
You gonna see that a lot,
Tried
man.
to, but that.
He,
But
he got 8 yards though.
Yes,
But
yeah, a
that's
lot.
but the scary technique right there. Stay near foot, near shoulder.
But he got the
Keep
what
his
he got
head
the
on
what's it
ball
called?
side.
He got 8
I don't
yards,
care
but he
what-
got the wear and
don't care
tear.
where
You
you're
know
trying
what I'm
to
saying? He
take
got the
to,
wear and tear.
Boss said targeting. Come on, boss said you can't cape like that.
Targeting going crazy. Targeting on a with Jackson Dart ran right into him in the open.
Right into it.
That's crazy.
Targeting on open field tackle, man. That's terrible.
Oh man. But I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. If we want to talk about some basketball real quick. Get into the basketball. So, we mentioned Thunder. Thunder, first one's out the first round. You know what I mean? But out of the teams that are left, out of the teams that are left, who you think had the first? What's the best first round matchup so far?
It's got to be Nuggets Clippers, bro. It's got to be.
Does it got?
After that finished last
Between that
night.
and Rockets Warriors, I'm enjoying Rockets Warriors.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Rockets
I'm
Warriors. too.
enjoying that.
Why?
Yeah, but it's a good series.
Yes,
man.
bro.
Butler-
They locking up in that series. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? Steph
Jimmy
got
got- when
Steph
Jimmy-
Steph is going to be. There's no way.
Sebastian
Steph's
a
making it to the
Draymond
conference
hater. That's
finals.
why.
I am the Draymond
Steph
hater,
is-
but
Steph's gonna be.
so I was in San Francisco for game. Was that game 2? And when Jimmy
Here we
went
go.
down,
He been doing this all
Here we
day.
go.
I'm gonna do this all day.
Stunting, man.
When-
I was
when-
in
were you?
San
Where were you?
Francisco.
Listen,
You know what
when,
I'm saying? My
when
credit
Jimmy
score
went down,
nice.
You had a suite at the game. too?
Giants got the best
Yeah,
draft.
the
Like this guy's feeling himself today,
listen,
man.
bro,
Wait,
it's
you
a
was
good
at,
day.
you was in San Francisco for the playoff game?
I wasn't at the stadium, bro. So I was at a bar, but the bar was a Warriors
The
bar.
bottle
And
service? Damn.
It got really somber
Crazy,
after Jimmy
man.
went down, man.
I'm sorry if
Sebastian
was
getting
if
money.
Sebastian was at the Warriors game for a playoff game, that would have made this so much funnier on a personal level. But I can't actually say what the joke is. But at
Yeah.
least 3 of us know what that joke is right now.
It would have been funny.
That
it
would have
would've
been
been funny.
hilarious.
It would have been funny. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be front row though. Front row.
Front row.
Yeah, front row.
I can't
That's
afford
where
in the
that's where I
building,
was at on
period.
that
It
day
don't
when everything
matter.
went
It's-
down.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I can't afford that. For Warriors games, expensive, man. They
Yeah.
like the Knicks out west, but good.
But,
I didn't watch no games yesterday.
But yes, I think it's got to be
Since
Clippers.
the draft has
It's
been
gotta
on,
be-
I have not watched any games.
It's got to be
You saw
Clippers.
Aaron
Nuggets.
Gordon.
Nuggets.
You saw
I didn't
Aaron
watch
Gordon
the
played
games.
all right.
Or Aaron Gordon
No.
dunked. You didn't see that? That's
game
the
winner?
winner.
Right now. I
game-winning
heard
dunk?
about it, but no, I didn't see it.
That was literally like the closest perfect time.
Remember, I'm also moving and shit. Like I got, you know what I mean? You got
He
life
said
going
he
on.
got shit to do. He got life.
So what happened?
Pull it up real quick.
So
Pull it up.
what happened?
Pull it up,
Funny
bro.
as
We
hell.
gonna pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll describe it to you.
putback. The putback.
Yogi had the ugliest fadeaway
Here we
of
go.
all time. He's trying to win the game.
We played it. We played
Definitely
it.
walked. He definitely walked.
Yo,
like
that
twice.
was the other thing. That was scary. We took like
There's
4
no way
steps.
that's. Yeah.
How that step back, bro? They don't call nothing no more. Oh my god. Listen, it was crazy though.
We don't have these races.
We don't got the right. We showing it. We
Yo,
showing it.
listen.
We showing it.
1, 2, 3.
I think it's standing.
Talk that. Yo, I say this. That's got to be the hardest L to take on your home court in a playoff game. That's crazy.
Nah,
That's
I think
crazy.
Kawhi, yeah.
I think Kawhi shot over Joel and
That ended the series. Yeah.
That wasn't Philly.
Game 7.
That wasn't Philly.
Game 7 too. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's worse.
And then Embiid
That
crying
and the
afterwards
Jordan-
just
that
made
and
it.
the Jordan step back,
Yeah.
the crossover step
Yeah.
back against the Jazz.
Let me rephrase.
Push-off?
That's
The
a
push-off?
tough.
You mean the
That's a
push-off?
tough loss in round
Yo,
one.
it was a
That's
crossover
a tough
step
loss
back.
around.
Lee, it was a crossover step back.
Ooh.
Hey man,
I
you see.
I wasn't a Jazz fan until Darren Williams.
Oh, hold up though. You saw Rudy Gobert locking up Luka though. Let's talk about it, Lee. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Rudy was locking up. I know you've seen Rudy locking up Luka and LeBron.
It's crazy. That's
They
crazy.
got Jaden McDaniels, man. You feel me?
They do have a good defensive team.
Yo,
I mean,
yo,
they do
why
have
are
a
we
good
laughing
defensive
at
team.
Jaden McDaniels? McDaniels is a dog.
Oh, I'm saying I
He
know
a
how y'all
hooper.
get about Rudy and stuff, so you ain't want to comment on Rudy, but it's all right. It's all right.
They've been trying to hunt.
They still
that's
gonna
thing,
lose the series.
They've
We'll
been
see.
trying to hunt him, but
It's not gonna be Lakers in 5. I'll tell you that.
that's a really
Well,
interesting
actually, if you look at the chat right now,
what
He
are they talking about?
said, "Mean Machine, Sex Handle name is Bean, Lakers in 5."
Lakers vibe.
It's physically impossible now, but
Thunder info.
hey, man. I didn't get to see the Warriors Rockets game last night, but no Butler.
Hey,
They
bro,
still
shout out to
building?
Lou Dort, man. Haiti,
Yeah.
man, we up.
You know they did it without Butler. I mean, you was talking crazy before. You said someone
Yeah, that
needed to
was
step
a
up.
No,
win.
I ain't
They
get to see
stepped
the
up.
game.
They
I
stepped
didn't
up,
expect
and now
that.
you don't want to give them credit. Now you didn't see the game.
Wait.
I
Now
did.
you
I
didn't see the game.
Who expected Buddy Hield to
Now you
drop
didn't
one
see the
play
game.
like 18,
Hold up.
bro?
What did I say? What did I say?
Now you
I
didn't
said
see the game.
I didn't. I said it
Now
becomes
you didn't see the game.
it becomes a simple series. You put 2 on the ball on Steph and ask the others to beat you. If the others cook too,
That's
they
not what
can
you
win.
said. That's not what you said.
That's what I said. What on camera.
What you really said was, you're like, oh, let's see how the Warriors do when Draymond has to step up. That's
Lee?
what you really said.
Didn't he or not?
Yes.
I'm asking. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Happy for
That's
him,
what
man.
you really
Shout out to
said.
Draymond, man.
That's
Good
what
for
it
him.
was really said.
Let's see if he can
Why
win
do
the
you act
series.
like
This-
Draymond never got buckets in the playoffs, bro? Like when the
Yo,
playoffs come,
tell
Draymond
them.
be hitting threes.
Tell
Like
them.
Draymond be doing.
Tell
Draymond become a
them.
whole new player in the
Tell
playoffs. When
them
he
they
has
don't.
to.
They don't realize.
Nah,
like
Draymond
they,
is trash.
Draymond is
Draymond.
Tell
Draymond is
them.
one of the when he
They
has
don't
to
get
get
it.
a bucket. Like he is one of the most like reliable players. And it's
What?
random.
That is
Colin,
the most
Colin, I
outrageous
feel like
statement
we're the
you've ever
only ones
said
that
right
remember
there.
that. We're the only ones that no one else acknowledges it or remembers it.
Didn't he win? That's how they won a.
No,
he,
he
was hitting threes
dropped
and they won
like-
he won a
dropped like-
national championship hitting 3-pointers and hitting clutch shots.
Bro, I don't get
But
it.
like,
man.
son, like I
He
don't
gets
just
no
be
credit.
saying stuff just to say it, bro. Like it happens. Like
It-
I'm not
it
saying
happened,
Draymond.
yo.
I'm not saying Draymond is an offensive. Is a 3-level offensive scoring threat. I'm not saying that go in 2K and find the Draymond Green bill. All I'm saying is, in those random moments when Draymond has to step up, he steps up.
I'll take a Draymond
He
Green build
gets
in the
shots.
park.
Facts. Facts. If we play the 16, I would definitely take a Draymond Green.
I'll take him in the park.
As y'all know, when I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Man.
We playing the
I got no
16.
problem
We're
with
gonna
that.
win and we win in the fight.
If Draymond win them the series, I'll walk some of it back. He's still not going
Who would y'all rather have? Draymond or Beef Stew?
Draymond.
Oh, Draymond. That's not even close. Yeah, Draymond.
In a fight?
Wait, in a fight or on that?
Hold on,
What do we
wait, wait,
What's the question?
In a fight? In a
Fight or on the
fight
court?
or on the court?
Yeah. At Rucker
Both.
or
Let's do on the court first.
Draymond, it's not close.
Draymond? Yeah, Draymond. That's not
In a
that's,
fight.
That's an insult. In a fight,
Beef stew.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I've never
It's
seen
probably
Beef Stew.
closer than I'm
I've
giving
seen Beef
credit,
Stew get hit, but I've never seen Beef Stew punch somebody.
Isn't there a
I've
clip-
seen Draymond drug the shit out of
I swear
what's his
there's a
name?
clip of Draymond.
What's his
like,
name in DC?
stepping back from Stewart.
Draymond low key puss, bro.
Yeah, like isn't there a clip of Stewart like going at him and Draymond like backed up?
No.
I don't know. I could be making it up. Who knows?
I mean, he might, bro. Draymond might be a bully who I can bully type of dude. I don't know. The point is, I've seen Draymond sleep somebody.
That's not fair.
Like,
That's not fair. Jordan Poole wasn't expecting all that, bro.
he should have been the shit he was talking.
Yeah, he should.
I'm a part of the younger generation, bro. Y'all don't get to hold on, Sebastian. Ice, yo, let me ISO real quick, bro. Yo, I got the ball up top.
You get
The ball up top, yo. Young niggas. You cannot walk up to the enforcer of your team.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He's a walking triple single. And that he's trash.
You can't
And
do that.
expect him to not clap your ass, bro. Like, it just does not make sense to me. Why you think you can say that out your mouth to the person that's literally on your team for the purpose of getting shit popping.
You know they probably had like low key like joking beef with the Michigan State thing too.
Bro, Jordan Poole and him already Draymond already didn't fuck with him. Like, that was like Slim, I already done, like, you done said shit before. Now you're not a rookie no more, so you feeling yourself.
He great
But
value.
you already
Steph
know,
Curry.
like, I could have been did this. I could have been slid you if I wanted to.
You can't be snuffy. At teammates
And
like that,
you're
man.
small.
He did it.
No, yes,
Yeah,
you
can't
can.
be doing that, man.
Bro,
That's terrible.
dog. See,
Why
I hate
can't
when
he?
I hate when people that didn't
Why
play high
can't
level
he?
sports say shit like that. Man, do you know what the fuck happens amongst teammates, dog? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you
Not-
gotta do it.
Did it?
I have an issue.
Nobody
I
did
don't
this in
have
the
an
bar,
issue.
spitting
Hold
some
on.
brought guns to the locker
I don't
room
have
for
an
each other.
issue with teammates fighting. I felt Draymond snuff that dude without giving him a real fair shake about really scrapping.
He pushed him.
Nah,
Nah, they were.
You gotta,
What are you supposed
yeah,
to
you
do?
gotta know.
Nah,
You gotta
you
know.
can square up then, and then he said
Sebastian.
No!
You know, no one would have got that
The
close
fighter
to you.
of the
No one would have got that close to you, and you would have put your hands up.
martial
There's
arts.
no way, bro.
I'm all for fighting.
Sebastian.
Listen, I got
There's
7
no
brothers. I
way.
fought all of them.
When
It was put the hands up. It wasn't
when-
push stuff.
Was it Marquez? Was it Marquez who Floyd was fighting? Who was Floyd fighting? That was Cuz was fighting dirty.
Ortiz.
They was fighting dirty.
boxing.
Refs did it. Refs broke. And then said fight. He tried to dap him before he clapped his ass. Who was right and who was wrong?
Floyd was right, but that's different.
Because at that point the fight was engaged, correct?
Yeah.
Once the shoving match started, you shoved me first. Or I walk, not even that. I walk into your walk into your shit. You shove me. I shove you back. You take a step back. At that point, you should be ready for something. You had enough time because you pushed me and I pushed you.
And you already know we
now
got
by
beat.
this point, you should be ready to fight.
You already know I don't like you.
Listen, I can't. Listen, you should have been more prepared. I'll tell you that. Did they win a chip before or after that? I don't know.
After, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they won. They won before that and after.
Bro, he had to smack some sense into this little nigga, bro. Go do your fucking job, bro. You're not Steph.
And they sent him.
Did they win
him
after?
off.
Actually, no.
I don't
Did
remember. I don't know if that was before.
No, it might have
been
been
either before or after. Either way,
Jordan Poole didn't win, right?
He did. He did win.
He did. Andrew Wiggins.
That's why he was feeling himself.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was after.
Yeah, it was after. It was after. I think
his ass about to be, but his that boy 2K rating going down, boy 79, 78. That boy about to be a. Any other team that wants to go for him after his contract ends in Washington is going to be comfortable or say that.
Oh, it was before.
It's going to be happy.
Ooh.
It was before.
Yeah, then it was before, and then they won the championship.
So name a worse duo.
Is he going to be cool with being a 7th, 8th player in the rotation? Like
you want
Jordan, might get that type of treatment
right now. You want Jordan Poole or Bradley Beal?
I want Jordan Clarkson.
You can't have him. You can't have him. But I was gonna add, going back to Jordan Poole. I was gonna ask, what's a worse duo to build around than Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole? That's what the Wizards really tried. That's what I'm saying. They really tried though.
Pat Ron.
The Wizards really thought that was gonna be it.
That's Don Julio.
Isaiah Stewart, man.
Worst duo? What's the worst duo I've ever seen a team
build around?
With? Knicks had that Julius Randle, RJ Barrett season a couple of years ago. That was pretty bad. 2019.
Yeah, but Barrett was a rookie.
Brandon.
Wait.
Brandon.
They paid big money to Poole.
Brandon Jennings and Jabari Parker.
I'm
sorry, yo. I know.
Are you saying based on how it turned out, or just initially? Because Jabari Parker got hurt. They never really played.
But they both got hurt.
But they never really played together.
He was a rookie too. Like they paid.
The plan was because they were never. They were never healthy. The plan was to build around those two.
Jeremy Grant and DeAndre Ayton.
Don't do that.
I like both of them, but that
wasn't. They weren't building. They were just.
They paid both. Your point was they paid them. They paid both those dudes $30 million.
Listen, freaking Anthony Simons, and freaking Ayton.
Danny Avdia, bro.
Anthony Simons.
Danny, the best player on the team.
But there's worse cores. But there have been worse cores that have been put together that people have invested.
I know. Trust me. I know.
I'm blanking right now, but
I feel like when they did that, everyone knew.
The Cavs before LeBron got there, bro. What they made a Stromile Swift, bro? Like who was the star of the Cavs before LeBron got there, bro? I'm not playing, yo. I'm not playing. Who was the person that they were putting their all in, bro? Whoever their core was back then was crazy.
For the Cavs.
The Cavs were trash, bro. But whoever
the early Kyrie days. The early
Kyrie. He's talking about before.
Before LeBron. I'm talking 2001, 2002 Cleveland Cavaliers.
But they were tanking.
Yeah.
They went. Yeah, we
had Carlos Boozer.
They had Boozer. They had Boozer, Darius Miles, and who's
Darius Miles?
Oh
Darius
my
Miles,
God!
Darius Miles is the most soggy nigga that thought he's a fucking superstar, bro.
Darius Miles got 2 teams too, like 2 chances.
Listen, man. Y'all haven't seen Al Harrington and Eddie Curry try to run a pick and roll. All right? I'm not hearing it.
But they try to make him a on the Blazers.
What was that?
Darius Miles, they try to make
Yeah,
him
he was
make
on
him
the-
star
he
on the
was-
Blazers.
he was
On the
the
Clippers.
Oh,
On the
Clippers,
Clippers.
Clippers and Blazers. Ricky
He's
Davis.
You're slandering all these niggas. Ricky Davis is who we talking
Yo, he
about.
used to be Raw on NBA Live
No,
though.
Ricky Davis.
Ricky
Ricky
Davis
Davis
and
had
Charlotte,
that fake
bro.
rebound. He had that fake rebound for the triple double, man.
Yeah.
That was him.
Yeah.
That was-
Ricky Davis is terrible,
Yo.
man.
He wasn't terrible. He wasn't.
Yo, he
on the
terrible.
Celtics, he was
thought
aight.
he was
He was
a
aight.
dog,
He
bro.
was Raw in NBA Live. I used to win the
Ricky
dunk contest
Davis
with him
tried
every time.
to stunt LeBron's growth.
They all
Man
did.
tried. This man tried. This
They all
man
did.
tried
They
to
were all
like,
hating on him.
They
man
said
tried
we
to son LeBron.
we have a small forward. I couldn't
Bro,
believe
look-
that.
Bro, look at this. Bro, look at this. Bro, just listen. 2001, 2002. Just listen to this roster, nigga. Ricky Davis, DeSegna Diop, Michael Doliak,
Dolly,
Tyrone
hey,
Yeah, that's a.
Big Z,
Doliak.
Big
Big
Z,
Judas?
Big Z, Zajudas Elgauskas,
big mistake,
Jermaine
yeah.
Jones, not Jermaine, Jumaine, Trajan Langdon, or Trahan, I don't know, Chris Mem,
This is 2000, 2001, 2002?
2001, 2002,
This is
Andre
NBA
Miller,
Live. These are all NBA Live names.
Lamont Murray, Wesley
Yeah.
Person. Wesley Person had a ratchet on. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Brian Skinner, Brian Smith, and I don't even know who this is.
Who's
Jeff
Jeff?
Trepanier.
Ricky
That's
Davis had
something
1
you
year.
know.
Ricky Davis averaged 21 1 year in Cleveland.
Bro, y'all ain't give Malik Rose 50 million, okay? Y'all not arguing with me about trash organizational
that?
decisions and players.
Who?
I'm a
Who?
Knicks fan, bro.
That's because you guys.
Lamar Murray was getting buckets, yo.
Lamar Murray was nice.
I'm not looking up Lamont Murray's
Lamar
stats.
Murray was
I'm not
getting
doing
buckets,
it.
man.
I'm not doing it.
Yo,
I'm not
no
looking
cap,
up
yo.
Lamont
He's
Murray's
like, yeah.
stats.
But it's
He's
fun,
short.
right?
He's short
Lamont,
receiver,
yeah,
bro.
Lamont.
He was
All right,
getting
Lamar
buckets, man.
If y'all want to end the stream, we can do that. I'm not looking up Lamont
Y'all
Murray.
ever seen Tuesday the Great?
Yeah.
He looked like one of the dudes that be in the background of Tuesday the Great.
Dude, he got
Me and
pictures.
Barney's and Noblies.
He don't got
Both days
pictures,
and no
man.
place.
He
You
don't
see
got
Crip
pictures,
shit?
man.
No. You see Crip shit? No. You got all your books, nigga.
Out in the middle of the traffic.
This is Lamar
Oh,
Murray,
About to
man.
put me over.
Yo.
Taking your jewelry, holla at me.
Get Lamar Murray off my
That goes right to his
please.
face.
Yo, why do you have Lamont Murray on this?
Lamar Murray, man.
Get Lamar Murray
Yo, why
off
you
the
say don't
screen.
disrespect Varejao, bro? Varejao
Varejao was later.
doing this?
Varejao was
Yeah.
later. Yeah, Varejao was later.
Did we talk? Have we talked about this before? Or am I
Lamar
just
Murray?
getting-
Not Lamont Murray.
No, like the Cavs.
No.
Not Lamont.
Oh,
I've never talked about Lamar
no,
Murray.
we had
Whoa, wait, go up. He had the
The
he had
what?
the shade.
No,
He had the
bro.
NBA live shades, bro. The Tour de France, yo.
Colin, we had a who had a harder path to the finals or whatever, LeBron or AI conversation, and these people came up, some of them. But
Oh yeah. We
Okay.
dragged.
yeah.
I be having deja vu, like things be happening in the alternate universes with me. So I feel like I've had it, and that's not even how you spell Varejao.
It's not. When I saw it, I was like, who's he talking about?
Everybody right now, don't look it up, yo. Try to spell Varejao.
I think I know this
A-R.
Yo, just write
V-A-R.
it in your phone real quick.
I think I know how to spell it.
I know it's an A.
I think I put it in chat. Tell me if I'm tripping.
Yeah, you're right. That's
Alright.
right.
Okay, I think
Let's
that's how you spell
Let's put it in
it.
the chat. Hold on.
I think that's right.
It's not the chat.
I feel like that's
No,
still
the
not right.
YouTube chat. I could be wrong. I haven't spelled Varejao in a long time.
Nah, you wrong, bro.
Yeah, nah, I think.
Oh, you're wrong. Yeah, you're wrong. You were close.
Oh, it's very. Yeah, I messed it up. I mixed the E and the A.
You
That's
ain't
my
put the
fault.
little thing over the A either.
Mm.
You can update your keyboard.
Yo,
Nah,
PMC,
bro.
everybody can see you looking at the joke, bro.
I know. I put it up there.
Oh, I was right.
Mm.
I don't gotta put that little accent in it, bro. I'm sweet Portuguese.
I didn't know this man existed, by the way. Lamont.
I didn't know either.
I would say Lamont
This is the first time I've ever heard of him ever.
Top pick. Yeah, he was a top
Was
pick.
he?
He was a top pick.
Look it up. I
Wait,
guarantee
what
he was a
year?
I forgot his
I
name.
guarantee
What
he
is
was a
his
lottery
name?
pick.
Lamont Murray.
Yeah, look it up.
Lamont Murray.
Yeah, I put him on the
first
number.
round.
He was the 7th overall pick.
Yeah, 7th overall pick.
He was number
in
Lee,
98.
why do you know this?
I was happy.
I know Lamont Murray.
I was about half a year old.
Jesus.
Lamont Murray, bro. What is
I don't know how I know that, but yeah, he's
You getting buckets.
His birthday was a couple days ago,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Lamont.
birthday, Lamont. Man.
Come on, bro. Fremont, California. stand up,
Born
man.
Pasadena, you know? He's 52 now.
Oh, he's born on 420? Yo, he's got a 420 birthday? Oh, this guy.
You say you love Lamont Murray, bro?
I love Lamont Murray.
It's my new favorite player.
You know, when we do those little
Get this jersey.
the grids,
Order
PMC.
his jersey right
This
now.
is my new selection every time. Lamont Murray.
Lamont Murray.
I'm getting 0.00012%.
Yo, he got career
Yeah,
high.
yeah. Smash it, man.
He got career high 40.
Y'all still got Wanderlei, man?
Wanderlei, man.
Dark to Wanderlei.
Listen, he on roster.
That's good.
Dark.
He won me in fantasy football.
Could you imagine Gus Johnson calling it, Joe? Dirt, back the pass,
Oh man.
throws it, Wanderlei down the sideline.
Wanderlei. Down.
Wanderlei.
I will say Giants should be interesting to watch this year.
We gonna be good.
With Jameis.
The defense is gonna be straight. The defense is gonna be
Jameis
straight.
is not
That
playing.
offense.
Jameis is playing. Jameis is gonna play. And he doesn't need to play to be entertaining.
He
He
don't.
doesn't need to play to be entertaining.
We're gonna win games or lose games, and he gonna be in the press conference.
Yeah.
Yo,
Just like they played hard, and
I
the
need
Lord
Jameis.
delivered this loss.
I need him and Russ. Yeah, I need him and Russ content.
That pause is fit.
Tell
What did he say? He just told us to go out there and do our jobs.
Oh man, Giants quarterback room lit, man.
Yeah. But all right. Y'all got any last words, any last things you want to shout out before we close this out?
Yo, Raiders, y'all suck. Y'all had a great draft, but I hate y'all.
Ashton Genty, Rookie of the Year.
Dang.
Oh, they got Travis Hunter on both ballots for Rookie of the Year odds, man. Like,
Yo, Jacksonville wowed the fuck out, bro. I'm not
They
gonna
really
lie.
did.
They did not
They
pick
did.
shit because they already know what's up with. They already know that this is Trevor Lawrence's last year.
But
they should have took him.
But you know what they said
Nah.
that they should have done? I saw this thing. They said they should have traded. They should have selected Shador, and then they should have traded Trevor Lawrence to the Steelers
Yeah, something.
and got something back.
They probably
I would have done that.
You probably got a second round or like 2/3 or something. Like they would have got something for T-Law, and then they young. Who cares what's happening in Jacksonville? It's gonna be popping though. You in Florida? Dion come through in a year, if anything. Liam Cohen, who cares?
Can the Steelers afford Lawrence though?
Who cares, bro?
Who are they paying?
Yeah, they're not paying nobody.
Yeah, TJ. That's
Well, they're playing DJ.
oh no,
Wow.
they're paying DK now.
DK.
They're paying
DK,
DK now.
yeah. And
Pickens ain't get paid yet.
They might not pay Pickens.
DK ain't getting that much more money. Like that. I think ain't DK on the last year's contract.
NFL money
That's their
funny.
money. They don't care about that. They don't care
Yeah,
about
you could always move it around.
Move it around, man.
Damn,
You
but-
can-
You can move
Ask
it
the
around.
Eagles. Just ask the Eagles.
Yeah,
Ask the
man.
Eagles.
NFL money don't make no sense.
Eagles
Yo,
is great, man.
that's what. Yo, how the fuck can the Eagles keep doing this, bro? Like, how do y'all even have the cap space to draft? all
Because
these?
everybody restructures, man. Lane Johnson restructured this year.
Motherfuckers gonna be getting paid in 2050.
He is. O-line locked up till 2029, man.
Wait till you got to pay Cooper. Cooper and Mitchell, you see, like what, 3 years
They're not
now?
gonna pay
That's
Cooper
fine.
Machine, bro. They're
That's
not gonna-
fine.
Yo,
They're
think
gonna-
about Isaiah Bond.
We got time.
They're not gonna pay him. They're gonna replace him with somebody else.
Cooper?
Yeah.
We're gonna pay him. We're gonna pay him.
They pay everyone.
Why would we
apparently.
replace him?
They pay everyone because you could just draft the next
non-white Cooper DeJean.
What do you mean?
the next guy that falls.
Go to the next guy, bro.
He's nice, man. He can play corner and safety. Why would we not sign him? He's not gonna cost a lot.
Yo, question. Has anybody picked up Isaiah Bond? And if
No,
no,
no.
No one picked him up.
he had right now. He currently has sexual assault charges over
Yeah,
him.
no,
and then
no one picked him
there were
up.
questions about him as a. Oh damn! I shouldn't have said that on the stream. My fault. He has SA charges.
Yeah.
And
You can't clean it up now, bro.
There,
We can just take it out. I can take it out.
I'm setting the press. I'm resetting the president for myself. You always clean it up. Paul.
Yeah, they
full
said
Malika Andrews on Isaiah.
they said Isaiah Bond, Nick Nash, and Kobe
I'm
Bryant
thinking
going
about
undrafted.
PMC getting strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about.
He
that,
ain't get
bro. I'm still saying what it is, bro. Just you can't
No,
say
I'm
that
saying-
those
I'm saying-
words.
I'm saying
Well,
you
that
bring-
mean was
you
the
bringing
start
it
to kill
up.
your algorithm.
You bringing it up is full Malika Andrews.
Not Malika.
Nah, bro. He slid, bro. Like he was at one point he was looking like he would be not if not first, second round.
I heard
You know what
Ruggs
I'm
is
saying?
trying to make a comeback.
No.
I don't see why not.
You said no.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not. Man, tread left on the tire.
Yo.
I give you that.
With that, we're gonna end the stream right there. Like always, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.